So from this, the next to the last question following this. So the student who before didn't write any paper or they don't have any experience for scientific writing. So what is the best way to start the scientific writing?
Yeah, you always start with, well, where's your supervisor? Step one. Um, uh, I always start with the figures, the
Mhm.
graphs and the tables. Start with the heart of the results, and I remember doing this with one of my postdocs quite recently, actually, and he had some fantastic results, but you couldn't see them because he
Mhm.
had a set of figures which were all over the place. And I think this is one reason I think why people quite like some of my papers because I like to construct a narrative. I like to tell a story, so and so if and you've got to have a logical flow, why you start with one figure and then you go to the next figure next. So it's I mean, it doesn't always work, of course.
Mhm.
Sometimes there will be disjunctions in the flow, but try to see if you can find a narrative. So get your data, work out how to present it, work out what your story is, as in what is your conclusions. Why did you do this work? You should have thought of that 2 years earlier, but
Mhm.
you need to articulate that very clearly. And then you go from that why to the conclusion and then make your narrative and do that by either rearranging the order of your figures or also rearranging your figures. So, maybe change the way you've got the units on your y-axis. Maybe think about how a table, do you really need a table with all of those columns? Or again, this supplementary materials can be very, very powerful. So you can put a summary table, if you like, with just the highlights of the data that's helping you tell your story and then put the details into the supplementary methods, supplementary materials. What do I keep calling them methods? Sorry.
Mhm.
But how do you start? Yeah, work out, yeah, why you've done what you've done. So articulate why you've done what you've done, articulate what the key results are, do those figures, do those figures. That's what I start with. And then hopefully the rest will follow. Often a good thing to help you get over your block um, for me, undisputedly, do the figures and tables first, um, and work out that flow. Then when you hit the keyboard to start writing, sometimes you can get over a block by writing the materials and methods
Mhm.
first, because that should be fairly mechanical. It should be relatively easy, easy in inverted commas, and that you don't need to think about the superstructure and all of that. It should come out. And that can start to get you deeper into
Yeah.
your story, and then the rest can start to flow. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. So, because
Yeah.
if there is a lot of question and talk, the interview will be longer and longer, and people don't interest to listen too much.
No
So, I
problem.
will make this like in the short ways interview. I will upload part by part, so more people can get benefit from our interview. So again, thank you very much for your time to give my audience, and I'm really thankful for this activity.
Absolute pleasure, Sonny. As I say, thanks for asking me. That's uh, it's really it's honor for you to be asking me, really, and well done on doing this. It's a very good initiative.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Okay, cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.